Hi, I'm Lee with Benjamin's Bees, and many people are unaware that there are 3 different types of bees that live inside of a honeybee colony. You have the drone, which is the only male bee. You have the queen, she's obviously the queen, but then you have the bee that I'm about to talk about today, and that's the female worker bee. The female worker bee is the beehive. You see, she does all of the chores and all of the work to keep the hive moving forward. So, to understand her a little better, let's understand how long it takes her to develop and how long she lives. You see, the queen will lay an egg, and that egg, which is destined to be a female worker bee, takes 20 to 21 days to develop. Now, once she hatches out, her first job is to make her own bed. She cleans out the cell that she occupied, and then she sets forth doing every single job inside of the hive to keep the hive moving forward until she dies, generally about 40 days later. One of the most important jobs, though, is usually when she's about 4 days old. She develops wax glands on her underside, and she produces this, which is beeswax. The beeswax is then shaped into all these little hexagon cells, which is the actual beehive. You see, the bees don't care about this wooden frame or the wooden box that we put them in or the log hive that maybe they occupy in the wild. Their actual home is the beeswax. They start out making their bed. Then they make beeswax. Then some of them will become nurse bees and care for the developing bees, the developing queens that the hive might make, and the drones that the hive make to help spread their genetics. But they also take care of the queen. You see, the queen has a court of worker bees that care and tend to her every need. Since the queen bee can't forage and can't leave the hive, the queen is 100% dependent upon the worker bees to feed her and to remove any waste that she produces and to groom her. Those bees also guard the front of the hive, and towards the end of their life, their job is to forage for nectar and pollen so that the hive can have enough food for winter and to raise the nurse bees that they're making. An average hive needs around 80 pounds of honey to get through winter. So that's a lot of foraging. For answers to all of your beekeeping questions, watch our other videos.